Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Liz, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys a little bit into my content creation process. So this is going to be kind of like a behind the scenes video of how I do my planning and also how I come up with ideas and film the content as well. If you'd like to see another video of like my camera settings, equipments that I use, a little bit more in depth into how I do my editing, posting, like from the whole process, if you want to see that, I'll leave that linked down below as well. So I like to batch create on the weekends because it just makes my week a little bit easier, especially because I don't really have that much time in the week. I like to make sure that I do a lot of like batch creating content, so during the week I can focus on just posting, and I also can like stay a bit consistent as well. When I'm doing that content, I like to make sure that I come up with ideas, and I like to film that around what I'm doing as well. So I write down like a little list of the things that I'm going to be doing and the things that I want to film before I go into filming, because at least I have an idea on what I need to do and the steps that I need to take to do that as well. I honestly haven't even brushed my teeth yet, but when the ideas come to me, I literally just have to like write them down, because you just have to go with it, you know. So I'm just currently brainstorming some content that I need to film today. Normally I try to do this like as I go in the week, to kind of like write them down in my notes. I did have like a list of contents for February that I'd like to film, and I also done some for March as well. But sometimes as I go, I'm not really feeling the vibe for the content anymore. So what I'm like to do when I'm planning is take into consideration what I'm going to be doing for the day, and then I will kind of like create my content around those, just so my day is not like super stressful as well. So some of the content that I've wrote down so far is mainly like more like topics or like the description of the things that I'm going to do. So for example, I really want to post like a Sunday reset on Sunday, and then I kind of write down the things that I'm going to be doing in my house anyway. So I've already changed my bedding, so I don't need to like change and wash my bedding. So what I need to do is pretty much clean up, and I also need to I need to wash my throw that's on my sofa cushion cover as well. So that's going to be in my reset video, and I have a lot of laundry for the week that I need to do. And I also really need to clean my bathroom as well. So that's what I'm going to incorporate into my Sunday routine. I also need to like do my hair for the week. This I did do last night because I kind of like went out, but it's still there. But I'd like to like not having to comb my hair every week, because I realized that it's also messing up my bathroom and it's causing me to do a little bit more work in terms of like cleaning, because of the hair just everywhere. So I'm gonna try and like find a style that I can do for the week, and I'm either between doing a ponytail with braids. Normally that will serve me for like a week. Only thing I need to do is kind of like add some more gel, or I'm thinking to do, I saw a girl on the train with some braids, some cane braids, and they look so cute on her. They all go back, but I was thinking it's so cold outside, I don't know when it comes onto my scalp, but the braids look so cute on her. So I'm thinking to do like a couple cane braids going back as well. So what I'm gonna do is pretty much just use the braids that I have. I think I'm gonna do the cane back instead of the ponytail. Okay, so I can mark that one out. And then I want to show like a makeup that I wore to work. I did create a video where I kind of like, I showed a little clips, but I didn't really explain what I do. Normally my work makeup take me a good say 5 to 10 minutes, really quick, and it comes out like nice and clean. So I want to do like a clean girl makeup, so that should be easy to do. I'll do that after I do my hair, which will be really good. So you kind of see like how things kind of like balance out each other. I think the first thing that I'm going to do in this step that I've done it is probably do my hair first, and then I will do the makeup routine. And I got some products from Logitech which I absolutely love, so I want to create like a video with them. Those products were sent to me in PR, but I wanted to create like a change up my deck setup type of thing. So I will like clean the decks, change the setup, and kind of like put the products out that they've sent to me. They're literally all pink, so I want to like do that. I also need to get my nails done today. My nail is like chip, and I hate it when my nails chip, so I'm gonna like take them out. I got some products from Amazon and also like a nail remover. I wanted to try it. It's more like the polish type you put on top and then it removes nails, so I really wanted to try that. So I'm gonna create a video on that on my TikTok as well. The videos here that I'm writing down, some of them are from my TikTok and some of them are from my Instagram and TikTok. Not every video that I post on TikTok I post on Instagram, because some of them are more like TikTok vibes. So I'm gonna like redo my nails. I'm not too sure what color I'm gonna do. To be fair, I really love red nails, so I might do red again. or I might switch it up to like a mauve pink that I have. I'm gonna do the mauve pink. I'll have a look. Let me just put that down. Also writing on my notes. This book is my content creation book. I write like all my ideas and everything in here, literally for just content that I put in this book. And I also love putting it on my notes as well, but there's just something about writing that I do prefer. I just feel like the ideas come to me a little bit more when I'm writing them down. So I'm gonna like redo my nails as well. I think I'm gonna redo my nails after I'm finished cleaning and everything, only because it makes more sense. And then I want to do like I need to organize my skincare in the bathroom, and I need to like wipe out the cupboards and stuff and kind of like go through and throw away products that need to be thrown away, so like the expired ones. So I'm gonna go through that as well, and I'm gonna like clear them out, go through the products that I haven't used as well, kind of like bottle them up, organize them. And then I'm going to create a video on that as well. Again, that is a great video for TikTok. And again, if I'm doing them for TikTok, I just write TT beside of it to know that I'm not really posting them on Instagram as well. I'm just doing that one for TikTok. Because I'm filming this video, I'm going to do like some behind the scenes clip just to promote the video as well. And I'm going to post that one on my TikTok. So it's kind of like a behind the scenes of like batch creating content. That one is going to be going on my TikTok. And I have like redo my nails. So in total, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos. I'm gonna see what else I can probably come up with. I think 7 videos is pretty much good for the week, even though on TikTok sometimes I can read you some of the other clips and kind of like put sounds over it based on how I feel. So even this week I've just been doing like green screens, which are pretty much easy to do. So maybe I can incorporate some of that this week. I just need to kind of like think about what I'm gonna like film type of thing. So I think this is really good in terms of like content to film for the week, and it's not like overpowering. The one that's like mainly going to take me a little while is probably the cleaning, but I'm gonna do everything else because my hair is gonna mess up the place. I don't want to clean and then do my hair. So I'm gonna do that. I also want to do like a pamper sesh as well after everything, but the pamper sesh I might end up filming tomorrow. Sometimes I don't really film all the videos in one day because some of the things I'm doing the next day. So this is all the videos that I have planned for today. I'm gonna show you guys how I pretty much plan everything, but for now let me go take care of myself. Let me go brush my teeth, because like I said, I haven't brushed my teeth or anything. I literally just come here and start like sharing, because that's just how it goes. Sometimes the idea come, you grab a pen and a paper, you start write it down because you don't want it to go, you know. I'll be back to show you the filming process though. So now that I've planned the content that I'm going to be filming today, and I have the list of content here that I'm going to be filming, I'm going to go into my filming process. So now I'm using my camera, but for filming I'm going to be using my iPhone. I didn't charge my phone last night, so I was just getting some charge. Yeah, I have about 89% of my phone, so this should work for me to film my content. Also, you want to make sure that you have space on your phone, so go into your settings and kind of like see how much space you have. If not, then kind of like go through your phone and kind of delete stuff that you don't need, just so you can have space to film these content as well. So one of the content that I need to film today, like I mentioned to you guys, I need to like do my hair, and I think because it's gonna take the longest in this content day, I need to kind of like start doing it from now. So I'm gonna grab everything that I need to do my hair, set up my station as well, and then I'm gonna like go in to start filming the whole process. So don't mind my two little horns. I've gathered my stuff that I need to film. At the moment I'm gonna be filming in this corner. So I like to film like my hair videos in this corner. That way I can look through this mirror and I can kind of like see the back of my camera as well. I'm going to set it up and show you guys in a little bit. I have my hair here that I'm going to use. I have the thing here that I'm going to put my hair on as well. I'm going to try and show the process in my video of me kind of like separating the hair. And this is just to clean the back of my camera as well. You want to make sure that you clean the back of your camera before you go in and start doing any filming, because you want the quality to be top tier. Okay, and then I also have my products here. So I try to have everything in close reach to me. That way when I'm like filming it, I can just grab stuff rather than having to get up and then go to like another location to get them, if you know what I mean. So everything here, it makes the process a lot simpler. Okay, so for my tripod, this is a tripod that I'm going to be using. I did get this one from Amazon. I have it linked on my Amazon storefront as well if you guys want to check it out. I like it because it's quite compact. The only issue that I really have with this tripod after using it for a while, I realized that my phone is a little bit heavy for it, so sometimes it kind of like slide down, which can be very annoying. But because I'm gonna have the tripod at a shorter length today because of where I'm located, it's not going to be much of an issue because I need it to be short anyway, so any sliding down doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna put it to a little length where I don't think that it will slide. So this is where I'm gonna leave the tripod, just standing there. So now I'm going and kind of like set up my camera again. I mentioned to you guys, clean the camera first before you go in and do any form of filming. I'm going to be filming with my flash on, only because this location here, the sun is kind of like shining that way. Even though here is like bright now on this camera because I have the exposure up a little bit, I feel like on my phone it's not going to be as bright. So I need to make sure that I'm filming on my back camera as well. So the camera is going to be pointing this way to me, but I'm going to be looking at the screen of my camera in the mirror in front of me, just to make sure that I can see myself and make sure that I'm filming as well. So I'm going to put that on again, camera, and I'm going to be filming with the flash on, so that way I can really like get a bit of better lighting with the flash being on. Also, when I'm positioning the camera as well, I don't know if you guys can see in here, probably not. When I'm positioning it, I like to just move it around and make sure that it's close enough to myself, or I'm seeing pretty much all the frame that I want to see. Kind of like fix up my clothes a little bit as well, make sure everything is right, bring it a little bit closer. I don't really want my trousers to show, so I need to pull my trousers up a little bit. I need it to be more upper body rather than trousers type of vibe. So I want it to focus on my hair. So let me just pull it up a little bit more, just so I can have like a little bit of length over the camera as well, a little bit of length showing over my head on the camera frame. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this. So that's gonna be like my whole setup. The idea that I have for this video, I want to show myself kind of like removing these braids that I have in my head and kind of show my hair out, and then I want to go in and start putting the braids on this that I have, just to kind of like separate them a little bit. Forget to press filming. It happened to me a lot of time when I would start press filming and literally I will start doing whatever and I'm not filming. So make sure you press filming as well. And also I'm looking in this mirror to make sure that I'm also recording. So let me just be quiet and start that. Every time I see you, gotta hold myself down. I'm not used to the feeling, but it's right. So now that I've filmed like the clip that I wanted of my hair just being out, even though I probably should keep my hair separated so it don't knot up. But I just wanted to show my hair being out, and then I'm gonna go in and kind of like film the process of me putting the hair on this thing, kind of like separating it. So we gotta change the angle of the camera a little bit. Quite like this angle that is in at the minute. So what I'm gonna do is kind of remove my slippers and stuff. I'm gonna remove my slippers and stuff from there and then start filming from this angle. I've got the clip that I want, so I don't need to show the whole process of me doing it. So that's the thing when I'm filming as well. I don't need to film the whole 10, 15, 20 minutes that it takes me to do this. I just need to film a few clips of me actually doing the task, and that way at least I've captured that and I can use a couple seconds of that just to put in the video to show like the process. That way it saved me a lot of space as well, even though it will be like a lot of single clips, and it saved me a less footage to basically edit, which is really good. It's pulling me now, been losing my mind since the merry-go-round. In the process of me doing one braid, and I've got that footage on my phone because I was talking on camera. I didn't film a load of lunch because I didn't want the washing machine to make noise. Because I'm not doing a talk through for this video, what I'm gonna do is pretty much start doing some laundry in the back. I did say that I want to do like a Sunday reset and kind of like show myself doing laundry as well. So what I'm gonna do is film myself putting in some laundry in the washing machine and kind of like starting it, showing it spin, that sort of thing. So I do like to say when I'm creating content, depends on what I'm doing, I like to create multiple videos at once. So now because I'm creating this one and I have the time for the laundry to do its thing, I can create that one as well. So that's what I'm going to do really quickly, just to kind of like have the laundry running in the back as well. I'm going to show you like the whole setup. The plan is to not let my clothes or myself show in this footage because I might be filming Sunday reset in different clothing. So what I'm going to do is pretty much, I've already set up the camera, so I want to show me just kind of like dropping some clothes on the ground and separate them into piles. This is what the setup looks like. I just have this kind of showing on the ground. What I'm going to do is pretty much just zoom in so it shows a little bit better, and kind of like back up the camera a little bit as well. I'm gonna fix it better because I'm gonna need more than just one hand to do this. And then I'm going to start just putting clothes in piles. When it comes down to my editing, that's where the editing is gonna show off really like very quick cuts of me just dropping stuff into piles. When I feel like I'm found and for my washing machine shot, basically I have to have the flash on now because it's quite dark around here, and this is basically how I have it all set up and stuff. So I'm gonna just push the other clothing in there, just to kind of get my hand, and I'm not filming, always happens, make sure you film in. And I'm just gonna put the other bits in there. I'm gonna put 2 tabs. So I've put the stuff in. I'm just waiting for the washing machine to start spin before I can get the clips. So once it starts spinning, I'll get the clips, then I will go back and finish filming the process of me doing my hair. Setup is gonna be like that. Once it starts spin, then I will start it. Okay, so it starts spinning now. So what I'm gonna do is just press it quickly, just so I can get the process of the machine doing its thing. And then I need it to spin the other way as well, and then I'm done. Okay, so I've got the footage that I want with the washing machine. It's gonna be a little bit noisy. Once I'm editing again, I just need to clip literally like a second of that. I'm out of control, my heart's feeling lies I touched that 5 for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I saw that like you, that bitch, I do it all that I won't run, you scared to do. I'm not, long as you joking now here for me, I ain't got it. Okay, I'm ready to film video number 2. I have my tripod here. I'm just gonna add another video to my list, only because I'm gonna have makeup on and I'm gonna take my makeup off anyway. So might as well just film like a nighttime skincare routine, like makeup off all sorts, and then do my skincare, that sort of thing. So it only makes sense to utilize that anyway and just film it. So I'm just gonna add that to my list. For my makeup, because I'm gonna sit down and I have my makeup in the dressing table that I have here, I'm gonna use this background. So I'm gonna try and like position the tripod in a location where I think would work. Right, so I'm gonna put the tripod here and then my camera as well. We're gonna give the camera a second wipe, because me taking off the camera off the tripod and then doing all sorts, the camera did get a little bit messy. So I need to wipe off my camera frequent, and then also ensure that my camera is clean as well, just by checking up on it and stuff. I'm filming with the back camera as well, by the way. So I'm gonna put the flash on. I'm gonna take this mirror and use it to position where I want the camera to show. So I really want it to show a little bit more around here. So I'm gonna make sure I'm in frame as well, which I'm not. What if I turn to the side? Cool. So I got the positioning that I want. It's not the most comfortable because I'm super close to where the filming set, where the drawers are, because this is the drawer that I need to get in to grab my makeup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put everything on the desk here so I can grab stuff a little bit quicker. But this is pretty much what the setup is looking like, and I'm just gonna film this video quickly. For the makeup, I'm not gonna film the whole process of me doing the makeup. What I'm gonna do is basically show the products that I'm using, show parts of me putting on the product, show parts of me applying it, and then that's pretty much it. I can't sit down here and film the whole process of me doing the makeup, even though it's a really quick makeup, but you don't want to have 10 minutes worth of footage of me just doing makeup, you know. So I'm done filming the second video. However, I was filming like parts where I just show like the makeup, the end product of the makeup, and iPhone storage full. So I need to go in and see what I can delete. To be fair, the makeup video that I have, those footage are fine, The one with the hair, oh, I have a 29 minutes clip. I forgot I was screen recording, and I have a 29 minutes clip of me screen recording the process of me doing my hair. So I probably need to delete that clip. Also, I have a lot of stuff in my recent deletes that I haven't deleted, so I need to delete those. 380 items. We'll delete all of those. And then we have some space so I can finish filming the rest of my content. So I've finished filming, say, 2 videos so far. I still have a lot more on my list that I need to film. The next one that I'm gonna go in and kind of like film as well is me organizing my skincare cupboards, and that one is basically for TikTok. Like I mentioned to you guys, I'm not gonna like show you guys the whole process of me filming every single video. Like, you've got like the idea. I think I try to use different parts of the house to film different types of videos. Well, for example, if I'm doing my makeup, I like to film my makeup here. If I'm doing my hair, if I'm kind of like braiding or, you know, doing that sort of thing, blow drying, I like to do it where I was before. If I'm maybe doing like a ponytail or something, I like to do it in the bathroom. Skincare, I like to do it in the bathroom. So I have like different type of setup that I use. So I'm going to show you the one that I used for setup in the bathroom. And I'm taking off my makeup as well. I'm not going to do that right now, like take off my makeup, but I'll show you what the setup is like. So say I'm done filming all those videos that I've just gone over with you guys. Once I'm done with that whole process, what I next go in and do is kind of like organize that footage into my iPhone. I like to go in and just select all the footage that is basically relevant to each of the clips or each of the topics that I'm filming basically. So for this one, it is the hair video. So I'm just gonna go in and select all of those videos that I film of my hair and kind of like save them to different albums. So I'm gonna add that to album, and I'm gonna create a new album. I'll just put all back braids for now, and then I will save that. And what that does is when I'm ready to like edit, I can just go in and select all the footage from those albums instead of like trying to figure out what each of those footage are. So that's what I pretty much like to do to make the process a little bit easier for myself. Once I'm finished filming everything and I have some time, then I will go in and start editing. And if you guys want to see a little bit more on how I edit, I do have videos on here on how I edit, so you can go ahead and check those videos out. Okay, so we're in the bathroom. It might sound a little bit different, a little bit echoey. That's because I'm in the bathroom. So in terms of like my bathroom setup, I literally have just a suction camera that I use, and this is what it looks like. This, it's bendy, you can move it anywhere. I also use this for my camera as well. What I do is literally just clip it in my camera, and then my iPhone, I turn it this way and then I clip it, which I'm going to show you guys now. So when I'm filming in the bathroom, you also use my back camera, and I like to use the back camera with flash. And what I do is I just put this up a little bit more, just so I'm getting the right angle that I want. Turn my back camera on with the flash. I'm going to leave the flash off for now, just for the sake of this video. And then I put it this way. How I know that I am filming and how I know that I'm in the right direction is by looking through the mirror here. As you guys can see, the mirror is here. So I'll tend to kind of like look through here to make sure that I'm filming up here and to make sure that I'm in the right position. And this setup really like works for me. I think it's like such a good setup. Again, this is so sturdy, it's literally not going anywhere. So I just leave it there because it's just easy for me to film content in the bathroom. And if I kind of want like an angle of me standing here, then I'll just use my other tripod and have it in the corner there of me here. So yeah, that's the setup in the bathroom. The setup for here, I'm gonna film the skincare video. I'm really hoping that it works. I'm gonna show you guys. So now you're in the location that my phone was before. So what I'm gonna do is film with this tripod that you guys were on. And this tripod also has like a bend at the top. It's kind of like an overhead tripod. So what I'm gonna do is, I think this comes up enough. Yeah, this is tall enough for the positioning that I want. But for this one, I think I need like different angles. So what I'm gonna do is I need footage of me at this angle. So I'm gonna use both tripods. So I'm going to use the white tripod there to get footage from this angle pointing that way, and then use this tripod to get footage from this angle pointing straight ahead. So that way the video is a little bit more interesting and you can see like different angles of me taking products out and putting them back in type of thing. Again, we want to start by wiping our cameras. We want to also always make sure the camera is clean. So that's what I'm just doing there. And I have this extension that I use for my phone just to put on the tripod so I can attach my phone onto it. So this is the angle that I'm getting currently on the camera. So I can use this angle to kind of like open, you know, the skincare box. I also want myself to show in it as well. I don't want it to be just products, because I want you to be able to see someone other than just products. So that is why I needed the other angle from me in the corner there and then showing it here. So that is the plan. So what I'm going to do anyways now is change out of these clothes. I don't want all my content to literally be in the same outfit. So I'm gonna change out of this outfit and kind of like put something a little bit different on. So I put like a matching tracksuit on because I kind of want the vibe to give off comfy, cozy, at home cleaning vibe. I'm done filming the skincare organizing cupboard type of video. I'm gonna break the day now. I'm gonna have something quick to eat, but I just wanted to show you guys like a little bit of behind the scenes of, you know, different location as well of me filming here and there, and kind of like how I do it and how I batch create these contents as well. I hope you did find this video helpful. I hope you did get some tips and kind of like understand the process of, you know, staying consistent on socials, especially when you work like another job as well. This is basically, you know, how I do it. I just kind of batch create these contents. Sometimes it turns out that you don't get to film all the content that you want to film in one day because it's literally so much. And because of what I wrote down, there's so much that I have to film and my hair kind of take a while. So that you have to take that into consideration as well. So you might need to secure at least 2 filming days, and you use those days to kind of edit as well. And just bear in mind that I'm also filming YouTube videos as well. So I'm filming 2 YouTube videos. I'm filming this one where I'm showing you the behind the scenes of me filming other content, and I'm also filming like a vlog throughout the day as well. So it is a lot of content that I'm filming today. So you have to like bear that in mind. If you're filming like a lot in one day, you might need more than just one day to film. So tomorrow in the morning I'm gonna finish filming those content, and I'm gonna use some of the day to kind of like edit as well. In the evening today I'm gonna use it to kind of like edit some of my content as well, so that way kind of like reduce my editing time. So that is the plan. I hope you did find this video helpful. If there's anything that you need, you know, a little bit of clarity on, if it wasn't clear enough, leave them down in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys like these types of videos, and if there's any other video that you'd like for me to create just to kind of bring a little bit more, you know, clarity on, give you a little bit more information on, let you know how it works a little bit, then do let me know in the comment section below. Again, I do have like other videos on here showing you like my equipments, my camera settings, and kind of like telling you, giving you a little bit more tips here and there, like go in depth of how I like edit, giving you editing tips. So if you really want to like know that, it's also beginner friendly as well. So if you really want to like know a little bit more, get a little bit more details into some of the points that I've mentioned, do go ahead and check out those videos because they're very, very helpful. And I'm not saying that because I filmed them, I'm saying that based on the reviews on the video, people find them very helpful. So definitely go ahead and check that one out. I'm gonna close off this video now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, you know what to do. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Bye.